Hey, it's Space Cryptids, and oh my goodness, she is on a roll today with that one. She might be a little bit upset because I just gave her a bath, or she's asking you to like and subscribe and watch this, I think, last episode of Ratline? Who knows? Continue. My goodness. Whew. What a bath. What a bath it was. Alright, there are 13 open Sonatron. Whoa, Sonatron. Click the dial into the Sonatron listening system. Alright. Let me turn it off. Sonatron system is a system that records conversations. You can listen to these conversations using a receiver by dialing. Does dialing have two L's? The correct numbers into the receiver. Every system may have different codes for dialing. I'm gonna look that up. However, the following is the most common. System number 100, room 5, participants 1121. So the final dialing code would be 10-5-11-21. Some systems may use the default system with all the participants named 1, 2 for each room. Finding a Sonatron conversation may produce related visual media. Visual? A special case for you. We have received word of a murder in the West German embassy in Cairo. Hold on one second. Somehow related to your work. The journalist Rainier Wilson was found dead in the ambassador's study. We need to find the killer. Our sources also indicate a selection of the ambassador's private contacts. It also indicate a selection of the ambassador's private contacts was leaked. Thus, we have reason to believe there are also a traitor spy, a mole. You will need to use the Sonatron system. It is a voice-activated transcription system. We have put the receiver on your desk. You'll need to find the embassy's floor plan. Oh, let me get my notebook and pen again. The system room persons. 104, 05, 31, 41, 42, 104, 03, 11, question mark. I'm sure you can work out the rest. You can find a lot of documents by searching the term embassy. Good luck. Okay, embassy floor plan. Let's just pin that. Reverse. I'll pin that. And we'll pin that. Weapons, rifle, pistol. Wilhelm. Did you see the sandstorm on the news? Apparently it stretches all the way to Giza. I didn't. Is that correct? Cigarette? Oh, I can't. I'm trying to stop. Oh. Though honestly, how anyone does it, I don't know. What is it, Monarch? I quit smoking. No, Sterling. Only Rudy smokes Monarch. Disgusting stuff. Rudy Monarch. 6. Oh, Wolfgang, you're so rude. So 31 is Wolfgang. What does the ambassador smoke? I'm not sure. I think it's some sort of herbal. It's dreadful, isn't it? Absolutely. Have you seen Rudy about today? I saw him in the corridor 30 minutes ago, bringing in the ambassador's laundry. Light blue suits him. The ambassador likes him, doesn't he? Ha! I have no idea what you're saying. People are complex, aren't they? What? I know. I was working in my room this morning. Door open. I could hear a panicked phone call from the room opposite. Okay, so that's Wolfgang. Oh, yes? Do tell. Oh, just bits and pieces. Something like, G had a bad day. G. Strange. Gosh, people are odd, aren't they? Muffled voices in the other room. They've been at it a while in there, haven't they? Talking. Well, I'm glad the ambassador agreed to a sit down. Him and his smelly cigarettes. Glass really doesn't like Wilson at all, does he? More coffee? Sure, I'll get it. Muffled voices raised. Oh, raised voices. Getting a little testy, are we? I really don't... I could prove it. Loud gunshot. What was that? It sounded like something went off in there. Where's security? Abdul and we are on patrol. Do you have the code? I don't. No, I don't. Hang on a second. I know a way. Running footsteps. Use this. It's Rudy's. It also works. Okay. Door opening. Oh my goodness. He's dead. Where's Glass? Did he jump? Glass was in the other. Running footsteps. Oh shit, Wolf, did you get my card? It was in your locker. It was? Okay. Can I pin this? Okay, it's pinned. Sterling cigarettes. "41 isn't talking much. Wolf Brocker. Rudy must be Rudolph. Willem Glass is the guy who jumped out the window, it seems. Not gonna be Abdul Muhammad, that's for dang sure. In the break room. Nope, okay. $31.41, okay. $11, most senior diplomat. Claudia. Willem had the pistol. I'd like to talk about the allegations of corruption in the German government. Must we? Williams, I think it's an important issue, but why is that? I'd really rather not. Some would say that you have been complicit in guarding these individuals. That's a hell of an allegation. Some of those people would say this is a hatchet job and you're out for blood. How do you answer that? Well, I'm not. I think you are. How are the allegations you accepted bribes from Cairo officials? No, that's not true. I can prove that's not true. I can prove it. Williams. Who's Williams? It's not what I was looking for, but you have been involved, Lamb, some years in journalism in journalism focused on restorative justice. Can we talk about that? Of course. It's the duty of journalists to uncover the truth. People should know the truth. That's the job. You have focused in recent years, that's Rainier, on Nazis who escaped justice. How has that gone for you? This is an area people would rather not talk about, but of course, we're going to have to discuss it. This is our history. In many cases are present. I think it should be important. We look a hard look at ourselves. Could you share an example? I really don't think I can. Go on. So there's a very rich industrialist family that I am investigating that I believe benefited from this regime, but has done more so since. Like what? Well, there's a situation gets a bit dicey. I must be very careful what I say. There is an issue with this game, is that I haven't played in like a week, and I know there's stuff in the past that have been part of the case in my current cases. Root Tree. I need to play that game. I don't know if I want to play it next or not, but it's on my list. Brute force, perhaps? How do we know what these numbers are? It's my question. Monarch, Copperleaf, Jetliner, Sterling. These aren't just cigarettes, they're destinations. Copperleaf. Whoops. Bringing in the ambassador's laundry. Light blue suits him. $11 is the ambassador, is what that was saying, right? Is what, Attended codes are 0 through 9 are assigned lowest first according to site. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. I see it. I see it. This is the first number, and then it's like... Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's fine. So 41 and 42. Wolfgang is a media staff. 42 and 41 are administrative staff. Is Rudy a guest? Rudy. Rudolph Kinski. Rudy might be a guest. Aha! Got it! Did it probably take me too long? Sure. Sure. I can concede that. $91 is Rudy. We're going to have to discuss it. I'd really rather not. No, I think it's important. Why is that? People should know the truth. You are out for blood. I'm not. I'm not. You are. I can prove it. I really don't think I can prove it. That's what Glass said. I can prove it. Loud crack. New evidence revealed. No? Okay. Useless. Waiting room. So you can get into the locker room without a lock, but you can't get into that. So somebody got his card. No, wait. That was the weapons room. Okay. The times. I should probably be paying attention to the times, right? Right. Let's prepare. Can you please sign out the two rifle, pistol? That was the sign. That was okay. That's the sign out. Okay. Okay. I think sure. Just add your signature. Where's your tie? Can't find it, I'm afraid. All right. Do without it for the moment. We'll start in the west quadrant today. I want you watching the top. I'll be at the bottom. No problem, sir. I don't need to remind you, but we've got it to be tight. Global embassies are on high alert since the business at the palace in Lemuria. Okay. I'm gonna look that up. You mean when the guy... Stop it. People might be listening. I'm people. Sure thing, box. I'm gonna need to leave you for a while. I have some escorting to do. The journalist? Yes, I have to greet him shortly at the entrance. Introduce him to Mr. Glass there. Media might join too. Ah, yes, media. Odd guy. Saw him poking around the break room earlier. Okay, 31. What was he up to? Looking for something in his locker. Why is the ambassador going ahead with this interview? Beyond my pay grade, I imagine. It's because he thinks it makes him look better. Still an investigative journalist. Watch yourself, not our business. You need to watch out for the sandstorm coming. How's the water system? It's good. It's good. You cut yourself? Just a small nick. Been going down to the horses in Cairo much? A bit. You like a bet, don't you? Huh. Yeah, I gotta admit. Winning much? I have my ups and downs. What was that horse you liked? The one that came in last? He was called Geronimo. Bad day for you. No, I'm not a fool. Right then, move on out. Take your break at 11 today. Give me some of those. What are they? Jetliner. I really wish the machine had more brands. Comp. That has to be something. They would have scribbled it if that wasn't something. Okay. She's looking for like a horse racing thing. Feel like you should have yielded me something, yeah, embassy. Pooches. I just want to see if something comes up. Whoa! I didn't expect that. Hello, Beth. I'm here to talk about tooth decay. Honestly, I think it's sorry. Formula for 5 pieces. I'm sorry, I get quite passionate about this. Who am I speaking to? My name is Perlman. I'm a private investigator. Oh, go on. We've got our own share of bodies buried here, if you get me. Thanks, Beth. It's not my immediate priority, but I'll let you know if I can get around to it. Oh, you betcha. God bless you, sir. Oh, optics. Every letter has an optics. Let me see. I think Rudolph is the journalist, right? Wolfgang is media. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna organize this way. Abdul Muhammad. I think Yui. There must be 3. So it must go up to 23 for the security. Okay, and then you got Wolfgang. He's media. I think Rudolph. Was Rudolph the guest? The journalist? Claudia? Mystery. Nobody's mentioned a woman yet. And Rainier Wilson. No, I don't think Rudy's the Rainier, probably, right? Yeah, Rainier is the journalist. Lamb. Simon Williams. I can prove it, I can prove it. So I think Rainier is 91. We know Wolfgang is 31. The media guy was in the locker room. I did that. Oh wait. No. No. They signed in together. He signed in later. It's 22. In the break room. I've been doing the wrong one. That wrong? 22. It was in the break room. I wanted something from his locker, though. Could there be more than one? Sorry. What is that? It has to be something. I think I got those already. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay. Sudden. Long distance. Tension. So the sounds were fake? Gonna be in the western quadrant today. Palace? Lemuria? So that happened at like 3. This was 9 in the morning when they first came in. This was also at 3, so this is... What's up? The truck noise up? Are you dry yet? He said break room, but he also said locker. Brute force. You think somebody's in the basement, one of them? Wait, hold on. He's escorting. Who's he escorting? I mean, obviously like 11, right? I don't know my cardinal direction. It's... What's west? Is that the left side? It is. It is the left side. Okay. Okay, okay. I mean, I know this has something to do with Hoffman, right? Because... this. But I feel like that's always gone nowhere, right? I'm trying to hit all the Hoffman stuff. Hoffman docket. No. Oh, I don't have a docket for this one. You notice that? Docs. Employee found dead. Corporate restructuring. Okay. Maybe I'll grab one of this. And then also the restructure. Were they doing horse stuff? No, I don't think so. It didn't look like they're doing gambling. Okay. Mine Palace. Mine Palace. I hate this song. How do I turn it off? Oh my god. My dog is just staring at me. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something real quick. As I do that, hold on. So They're not going to be in the locker room if you're escorting. Not in the break room. You're not gonna be in the you're not gonna be in the weapons room. You're not gonna be a ballroom. You're gonna be in the ballroom. 11, 21, 31. Nope. Would they even be in there? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's a good thing about the way I have it set up. Let me see if I can do. Up. That's her. As she currently is. Giving me a stare down. Just an absolute stare down. And yes, that is a sea of beds of hers. It's right by my window. And that's where the sun shines. And look at this. Look at that stank face on her. Look at that stank face on her. Anyway. Okay. Ballroom. Maybe there is something in the ballroom. Well, okay, if he's gonna start in the Western, would the ambassador be waiting for them? In the waiting area? Waiting room? Is that something that happens? These are all of them. Oh, I forgot to add the second administrator. Whatever. I like happy accidents. I do wish my discoveries a lot of times weren't happy accidents and had to do with skill, but you know what? I'll take it. You just put all your belongings in a tray. I can have a look at them. This is normal in Cairo Embassy. Standard procedure. Can't be too careful. That's a beautiful pocket square, by the way. Thanks, got it down at the market. Oxblood red satin. Ah, Mr. Wilson, good to see you. How are you? Fine, flight was a little bumpy, so we'll be doing the interview soon. Absolutely. Later this afternoon, actually, I have a few engagements. You know, random thought has nothing to do with this. You know what game I've actually been thinking about playing? And it's so outside my wheelhouse, but it's kind of one of those things that I've always looked at and thought that I kind of want to try to play those types of games, and I never do. Ace Combat. All the talk about the new game coming out. I know there was one a few years ago. I think I'd be really bad at it. So I think if I played it, I would play it on my own, like, and not release it as I play, and just maybe have it as backup if I need something to play, to put up if I get busy or something. I don't know. It's so not my type of game though, but there's just something about flight combat that's super cool. It's why space battles are also super cool. You'll be fine. You can take in the surroundings. Abdul and Yui can show you around. Sir, we're on patrol. Alright then. We'll find something else for you. I hear there's a sandstorm coming soon. I expect it's just a dust devil, nothing to be worried about. What else are you working on? Investigative work, corrupt food, and drink suppliers. That's the Hoffmans. That's absolutely the Hoffmans. Oh, really? Do tell. I can't say too much, but there are some hidden secrets I'll be bringing to light. I'll submit very soon. Oh, excellent. Here's Wolf. The man needs a bit of entertainment. Excellent. I believe he might want to see our archives, being a journalist and all. Great idea, although it might be damp down there, so take precautions. I'll leave it to you, Abdul. Star. Okay. So Abdul is the lead security guy. Okay, got it. Maybe Yui, I bet you Yui is and Willem Glass is 23. Excuse me. Euro soccer. Cigarettes. Euro soccer. Would they call it soccer? Wouldn't it be football? Archives. Media room? Is that the media room? Right? That would be the media room, shouldn't it? Oh. No, why would it be damp in the media room? Maybe it's the basement? Oh, what am I doing? Ha ha ha! This is the archives. We've got all sorts of files. Perhaps you'd like to take a look? I'd be happy to. What do you do? I'm the media man. Media? I put together all the press materials. Unusual for an embassy to have a press officer. Is it? Is it? I'm new here. It's only been a few weeks. Are you, sir? We don't have any pictures of these guys. I think, Wolfgang, you might be the mole. It's always the new guys. It's always the new guys. Your accent, you're French German, yes? And he killed Wilson. No, he couldn't have. No, wait, if he was the mole, he could have. Or he could have faked it. Yes, spot on. I come from... What is it? Alsac region. You know, I've been to that region quite a bit with my work. Interesting. Oh, interesting work? This is why you read the whole script first before you start reading out. Oh, really boring. I've been looking into a family called the Hoffmans. Not many people know them. Really, they seem pretty prolific. Never heard of them. What did your family do? They own a cafe. One I've heard of? Possibly run by my uncle named Giro. I see. I see. This is quite interesting, actually. Are you a Hoffman, Wolfgang? We've got pictures. Wait. Wait a minute. Is that? 7 people. Okay. That must be Claudia. Is that Rudolph? No, is that Rainier? Look, I'm not gonna say that might be Abdul. Hold on. Okay. See, these are Copperleaf and Monarch cigarettes. Copperleaf is probably the... When did we get this one? Well, at least we have pictures now. Okay. So I think this guy has to be, right, Rudolph. I'm guessing this is Abdul. Where's your tie? Where's your tie? Rudy. Light blue suits him. Is this a suit? Is this supposed... That looks like a jumpsuit. No, but that's... That's not a suit. Is this light blue? Is this supposed to be light blue? I'm guessing this is the ambassador. So... Wait! What? Oh no, I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. The journalist is Rainier. So I think this is Rainier. This has to be like a staff, right? Like G had a bad day. From the opposite room. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was working in my room. The opposite room? It must be here, right? G had a bad day, and that was the weapons guy. What was that conversation? That wasn't this conversation. Abdul is the first guy. So who was 22, which I think is Yui. He's who I've decided is Yui. Drano, bad day for him. Do you bet? I hear a panic phone call. A panic phone call. That's not panicked. He seemed pretty chill about it. No. Oh. So the opposite room was the ballroom. Okay. You could hear it from the ballroom? Hi, Hans. Hans, sorry I have to keep my voice down. There are other people in the building. Yeah, well, I know I owe it, don't I? Question? I know, Harry's angry, don't I? G had a bad day, otherwise I would have killed. I'm going to make it right, don't worry. I've got something that will pay for everything. Hans isn't really talkative. This morning before he was in. I promise you, no one will know. Just wait. What? Oh, because we can't hear his conversation. He's not talking. It's so stupid. He's not talkative. I just can't hear him. Otherwise, I would have killed Harry. I will pay for everything. Glass doesn't like Wilson. There we go. That's this conversation. I can prove it. It's Rudy's. It also works. Rudolph Kinski's. I still have him as a job. And Claudia. Is Rudy? Oh, how did you get my card? Oh my god. See, this is why we need to be careful when you read. Rudy is 41. You didn't say anything about a tie? Who said something about a tie? Where's your tie? 22 doesn't have a tie. So Yui doesn't have it. This is Yui. I've got one more. So is Yui the mole or the killer? Yui was on patrol. It's gotta be, no, is it? It's gotta be Yui or Wolf, because Wolf is new. And that's always like the suspicious one. Wait, but how can it be Wolf? Because of the SFX. Wait. What? Where's Glass? Have we even heard Glass speak this whole time? We haven't. So that's the herbal and the monarch. Who smoked the monarchs again? Was that... Cigarette. No, only Rudy smokes monarch. So Rudy... And Rudy's thing was in the locker room. And that's the herbal one. Okay. Hold on. Hey! How's your work going? It's okay, I mopped the stairs. Only problem was I couldn't find my spare uniform. So the jumpsuit guy is Rudy. Perhaps, but it's not the day for it. Plus, it was clean. No stains or anything. Strange. Did you go into my room to clean it, by the way? No, why? It's nothing. It was just a bit messy when I came in this morning. The Rolodex was at a funny angle. One of the adhesive dividers was missing. Strange. No idea. I couldn't get in without my card. Well, in future, use the code. It's 0910. Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent. Who's the guy on Brocker's locker over there? Brocker. You don't know him? He's Gerd Schimmel, the soccer player. Surely you must know him. He's a hero. I have one too. He seems familiar. Did he used to have a mustache? Yes, he shaved it off. Very touchy subject. So, do you think we can sneak out of here for a while, Rudy? Hey, that's what I thought. Although, you know, power imbalance. Perhaps. The storm is coming, though. Do you think we can get back in time? We can keep it brief. Quick little thing. Shouldn't be more than an hour. How can we get out? Let's take my office window. We can't close it from the outside. I'll close it later. Yes, we can come in the back door. Oh, what a thrill. Love you. Things were a little messy. Wait, what time was this? Hold on. Okay. Oh no. There we go. This was at 2. Three. Where has Glass? Glass hasn't been here this whole time, so I don't think he's in this picture, right? So that's Claudia. That's Rudy. That's the ambassador. That's the journalist who's dead. That's Yui because he has no tie. That has to, you know, because he's a bit melanin. Abdul. So that must be Wolfgang. It has to be Wolfgang and Yui. I don't know how he would have done it. I mean, it's something with this, right? I just don't... He knew it was in the locker. Oh, he already had Rudy's. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. This is at 3. Sorry, dog. This is at 2, and they snuck out with the window. So they're gone. So this conversation wasn't with the ambassador. Not that conversation. Huh. What time was this? Okay. You are a killer, sir. Because he was onto the Hoffmans, and he's part of the Hoffman family. This is still be in Cairo, right? They're all still in Cairo. Because he's faking it. And then you... did something for money, so I can only think is mole, but I'm not sure what you're moling. Getting him in? Hans. Take your break at 11. You're really interested in the journalist. What is it? Richter? Cairo. I don't think this will be my last episode because it took me an hour and a half to do, if I'm right. Nice. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Two women may concern. I've identified both the killer and the mole. Both are in Cairo. Yui Richter's mole seemingly being highly indebted and looking to extricate himself from loan sharks. The killer is Wolf Brocker, a media officer at the embassy. Brocker was motivated to kill journalists to protect his family. His uncle is Raymond Garreau, owner of the Hoffman business, the tiny table. Right? That's what it was. It's the only thing I can think of it. To do so, first he spliced together two speeches to resemble a conversation between Wilson. Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh no, but that makes sense. Okay, because this part, these things. I see. Oh, I can prove it. There we go. I see. See, I didn't catch that part. He also stole the overalls and car from janitor Rudolph Kinski. On the morning of the murder, he signed out a silent pistol forging the ambassador's signature. He took Wilson to the basement where he executed them. Puncturing a pipe in the process? Is that what he did? He did. Look at this. We're all learning things still. He then donned Kinski's uniform and fake mustache. He transported Wilson to the ambassador's room in a laundry cart, having deposited the journalist and the weapon. He hid the silencer in his room, dumped the card and mustache. Finally, he put Kinski's wet uniform back in his locker. Finally, he played back the speech over the speakers so people would think Wilson Glass were conversing while Brocker and was with Claudia Mir in the break room giving him an alibi. Oh, goodness. We did it, pup. I might splice, because I think there's only 9, so I might splice it together even if I have to quit early. The downfall. So I do only have about an hour left. Check. Oh. There's so much. Mr. Perlman. This case strikes at the heart of the Hoffman operation. You are looking for 4 fugitives, including mother and daughter. Lazel and Ava. Ava, that's from a previous one. Hardenberg. That was a friend. Or the note with the things in the background. Looking for Liesel and Eva Hardenberg. I've decided to start writing notes because then I don't have to keep like flipping through. I mean, I still do, I think, but not as much. I can just look down at these names. They are believed to be illegal, up to illegal activity currently. Our sources have alerted us to a suspicious auction in Amsterdam. Concerning the work of Rothberg. Keywords. We have reason to believe that 2 of the paintings are forged and 1 is stolen art. Somehow this is ties up. Please look into it. Okay. Well, let's look. Oh! We might knock out 5 things in the thing. Licensed by... Oh, that's a Hoffman thing. Okay, these aren't. Oh. Dying Rose. Dying Rose. Dying Rose is what we need to pay attention to. That went down on Dying Rose. Okay. They all have those streak thingies on it. Let me... Nope. Bring this back up too. Where is it? Let's bring that. Although that's a new... This isn't... This is new. Hoffman auction. Hoffman auction. We're finally getting a Hoffman auction thing. Right? That's a gavel. Thank you for finally answering me. Hello, Hoffman's Auction House, London. Claude speaking. How may I help? Tell me about the auction house. Of course, we've only been in existence for the last few months, set up as part of the Hoffman Charitable Foundation. So you're a charity? Charity? No, but we donate a sizable portion to charities. What do you sell? We specialize in traditional art, paintings, sculptures, classic works. Who are your big sellers? Actually, we've done brisk business in Ed Spratt's work. Do you know it? No. Does he like dyeing flowers? I don't actually. Terrific painter. Worked for the East India Company. Okay, but I've seen that one in there too. Sadly lost at sea. At sea? I see. At sea, I see. What can you tell me about Rothberg auction? A very successful auction from a collection of galleries. It took a long time to organize. I can send you the program. Please. Did you make a lot of money? What a question. We did, very happily. The appetite for Rothbergs remained undiminished. Oh, that's the dead flowers. I'm stupid. We attempt to remain discreet. Most were anonymous. Only one declared their name. The Rose, right? Who was that? Oh, I can't say. Oh, please? Well, alright. But only because they were so tremendously vulgar. A Texas politician. Of course it is. Was his name Ken Paxton, perhaps? Got a name? Cottrell. Harlan Cottrell. Sometimes I feel like I'm yelling. Which painting? That I could not say. How do you deal with stolen or forged art? Well, we certainly don't have any of that at Hoffman's. Sure, but I'm sure you do your due diligence. Of course we do. Gosh, you sound like you're from that publisher. What publisher? Oh, I forget. They've been peppering us with questions about all this. The one with that English travel writer. The one with the yellow bow tie. Why are they doing that? I don't know. This is a very reputable gallery. So you've never sold anything that was stolen, say from Jewish gallerist? Absolutely not. What are you implying? Nothing. My apologies. Johann Rothberg. Entire college person from Simon Smalling. Simon Smalling. Smalling's estate was sold in 1931 following the death of a dealer in Cork Street robbery. This represents a large mixed bag of mixed orchids. Barlow's London, Barlow's London, Barlow's London. These two are different. Amsterdam. Two of the paintings are forged and one is stolen art. Leading art dealer shot dead in Mayfair raid. During a prominent art dealer, Simon Smalling was shot dead. I thought Simon was from last time. During a robbery at his Cork Street gallery in what police described as a targeted and carefully timed attack. Witnesses said that shortly after 8 p.m., several masked men entered Smalling's gallery while a number of works were laid out on the floor for rehanging. Among them was a substantial portion of Mr. Smalling's Rothberg collection, believed to be worth several million pounds. Mr. Smalling was reportedly shot as he attempted to intervene. The assailants left the premises moments later carrying only one painting. The identity of the stolen art, Scotland Yard. Okay. Guess we're not going to do Scotland Yard, huh? But... Whoa. Ober-like. Wait, like Oberdin? I love that game. This is a voicemail of the East India Company. Our director is currently away looking for his grandfather's missing ship. Okay. Did that? No, it didn't. That's fun though. I didn't know these were the same It's Sprats. Just make sure there's not a Sprats. Okay, let's go back and get that rooster guy, right? Bernardo Bernardo Publishing. Bruce Unwin. Covert interrogation photo. With the yellow tie. I think that's the guy. Yellow bow tie, yep. Everybody answering their phone. Bernardo Publishing, this is Simon speaking. How can I help? Why are you interested in a Hoffman auction house? I was just, well, this is usually the questions are the same as when you choose them, but not this. I was just speaking to Hoffman's auction house. They say you've been asking about forgery and stolen art. Sure, can I ask what your interest is? I have a long-standing interest in the Hoffman's business practices. Oh my god, I have so much respect for audiobook narrator people and voiceover actors, because I am just twisted. And not drunk, like tongue twisted. Oh, you do you? In what sense? I know they smuggled Nazis out of Europe after the war. That's blunt. Ah, yes, the Ratlines. Well, there's more to it than just that. Would you like to share? How so? It wasn't just people they smuggled out, it was a lot of art as well. We believe the Hoffmans are heavily involved in selling art stolen during the Nazi period. So they're like a fence? Of a kind, but for very wealthy people. Where does the work go? All over, but a lot of it goes to the States, the same routes as the people. I'll send over an archival photo we have. I love photos. How about the Rothberg auction? Very fishy if you ask me. We were examining it for stolen art as well as cases of work being passed off as Rothberg. Forgeries? Exactly. It might surprise you, but there are several instances of Nazi painters forging Jewish work. What? What? They're not honorable? That's shocking. Anyone in particular? Rothberg? The most notorious, particularly for Rothbergs, is known as Little Man. Little Man? Why does that sound familiar? What do you know about him? Very little, actually. We're still investigating his modus operandi. The only thing we suspect is he's places the same symbol or object somewhere in all his paintings. Okay. What is it? Still working that out, I'm afraid. Apparently, he's done it since childhood. Quite a tick. Makes him quite recognizable. You might be surprised. The art world is full of idiots. So if you don't know the symbol, what else have you got to go on? We've identified a few of his paintings recently through other means and found that they were painted on a type of canvas only found in Bolivia. Oh, really? Yes. Yes. How do you find stolen art? Generally, we trace it to the gallery where it ends up. The public isn't that smart, but the galleries know well. Some even commission the thefts themselves, then wait some time and repackage the work with new profits. Any other tips? Well, a lot of this stuff is very insidery. Perhaps take a look within the Hoffman's network for leads. A pleasure. There's that Siegfried again. What's that? Transit. EHLH. Eva and what's her face? Okay. Little Man. Oh, haven't looked at that. State legislator found dead. Suicide suspected. And nothing was lost. Harlan Cottrell, a Republican member of the Texas... I don't think that got it closer at all. A Republican member of the Texas House of Representatives, noted for his affable manner and willingness to work with colleagues across party lines, was found dead late Wednesday night in what authorities described today as apparent suicide. He was 47 years old. The Austin County Sheriff's Department said Mr. Cottrell was discovered yesterday morning in his study. A revolver was recovered at the scene. Officials said there was no indications of foul play and that routine inquiry would be conducted. First elected to the legislature in 1956, Mr. Cottrell was a moderate conservative who in recent months drew attention for breaking ranks to oppose a measure to expand oil drilling in the Permian Basin. Permian Basin. Cottrell set out a new agenda for energy dependency based on his role as the head of the Fossil Fuels Planning Committee, which emphasized preserving key natural areas of the basin. Known for his garrulous good humor and philanthropy, Mr. Cottrell moved easily in both Republican and Democratic circles. You can tell this was not in present day. At the Capitol in Austin, he and his wife Suzanne were active in conservative fundraising and civic events. Among them, annual Ford Truckathon, debutante Magnolia Ball pictured. Do I have a picture? Debutante. Benefiting children's hospitals with catering supplied by Hopper & Co. Hopper & Co. The Magnolia Ball was also noted for its role in normalizing disabilities. Control a child polio survivor. We're trying to bring that back because of your party. Ugh. Created its slogan, "Show your scars, heal the world." The ball is organized in collaboration with Austin Debutante Society, headed up by June Flintock. June Flintock. Grace Abrams. May McCullough. Wife Suzanne and 2 children. Funeral region those. There we go. This guy. Weirdo. Oh, that's Ava. This is absolutely Ava. Wait, did I not pin? Okay. 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 Fine. Don't answer. What was it called again? Permian. No. Okay. Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm thinking? The sign is that. But these two were stolen, okay. Dying rose. Right. And tulips. I think dying rose and tulips were forged. Little man. What do I do with little man? Little man. I didn't think so. So Dying Rose and Tulos, I think, are stolen. I mean, forged. Mixed Orchids might be the stolen one. For Truckathon. Oops. Nothing's coming up for Amsterdam. I feel like that's a key. Hoffman, Spawn. Jesus Christ. Ah! Not even that. Give me the phone. Gert Hendricks. Geert Hendricks. This is an answer machine for Rose Street Gallery. We are currently closed. If you need to reach our director, Geert Hendricks. New evidence revealed. Geert Hendricks? No. Geert Hendricks. What do I do with Geert Hendricks? Geert Hendricks. Are you kidding me? Austin Chronicle. Oh, Jesse. Good, Jesse. I was searching for you not too long ago. Got a tip? Oh, there was the okay. Hi, my name is Saul Perlman. I'm a private investigator. I'm interested in Harlan Cottrell's death. All right, shoot. What are your thoughts? I thought it was pretty tragic. I have no idea why the guy might kill himself. Was he unhappy? No offense, Jesse. I don't know how you would know this, and no offense, Saul, but that's a stupid question. You seem pretty alright, though you can never tell guys like that. They're prone to blackmail. Blackmail? Why? These guys like a bit of vice plus money that can be used against them. You see much of that? Well, we've been doing a separate investigation into some strange going-ons at the Good Day Motel. Good Day Motel? Not too sure what's happening, but the word is it might be tied to some political blackmail. Oh, really? I'll send over and over because everybody's just so willing to send me all their evidence. Some part, I don't even need to prove anything. I'm Saul Perlman. I'm private analyst. Well, let me just give you everything then. Plus something else we found that might be useful, might be not. You're the investigative journalist, dude. I'm supposed to be giving you tips. I'm interested in the Cottrell case. What was he like as a person? Harlan was a nice guy, a good old boy, really. Is that dramatic? How's that? A lot of schmoozing with personalities, politicians, sports stars, celebrities. You know, he was a man of appetites. Like what? Oh, you know, lots of guys with some wealth and power into finer things. Wine, women, song. Where does Harlan like the ladies? I see. Not that it's unusual. I don't mind them myself. Swinging bachelor. Okay, Jesse. End of conversation. Girl? At last he says that love is here and won't be to play games. Play or games, my heart does sing. Oh, please stay. Still tell the truth. What may be more than gray. Hold on. $134.01. Admin is 1. 2 is girls. 3 is client. Room number 3? No, why would that be a room number? Wait. Not 01, sorry. 2131? Oh, oh, oh! 7. So, babe, I'm going to be gone next week. Do you think I can see you the week after? I'll have to ask Ursula. But I think we can arrange it, sugar. I'll need the hat back, of course. My wife knows I don't leave the house without it. The 31 is Harland. And 21 is whoever this lady is. Who won the pageant? Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Please, I don't want anything to happen. Like what? I'm a senator. What are they gonna do to me if I decide we actually don't want to drill in the basin? I'm afraid though. Kurt. The manager, he's a tough guy. Oh, you don't need to be. No, in fact, I'm not going to. We'll keep this between ourselves. I'll make sure you win again next year. Well, that sounds just swell. I'll drive you home now. What are you writing? Just a note for myself. Looks like a poem. Cute. So that's Kurt. Kurt. Why does that sound familiar? Kurt. What was Kurt? Kurt. Kurt. Oh my god, look at all this. This is the poem. Susan. I don't think that's Kurt. Come on. So we did, this was the clients. They're not in the room though. I guess. Okay, sure. So you think the senator will go ahead with changing his vote? You better, or else good night, Senator. Kurt, I should never underestimate you. Oh gosh, this night is so hot. She's the temperature-wise. I'm sure that's temperature-wise. I saw your daughter the other day. She's still here? No, she's out in Austin, comes over the weekend. So Ursula is the mom. She's busy running Debbie's house, so that's where she found Susan. I don't mean to be rude. Is her condition normal? The arm thing? Oh yeah, Rorschach syndrome. Rorschach syndrome. It's harmless, just cosmetic. She's always had it? Oh yes. The senator has brought the orchids painting, I see. A bit of a risk. The orchids painting. Yes, but Claude's need money. Ah, Roger's friend. You and him go back? Roger. He's my sister's ex-husband. She brought him to Annalise's wedding. Okay. A famous occasion when she married Helmut. Oh yes, very grand, very proper. She got into trouble for wearing pearls, you know. What a fuss. Yes, I think we've got the senator right where we want him. Hope he's currently having fun. Everyone has their poison. You have many friends in the art world? Some. I have an old acquaintance who is in Chile. Friend of Casper's. Haven't seen him in a while. How did you know him? He was part of the Hoffman extended set. He painted Annie and Ava when they were young. Were you a thing ever? Oh goodness, no. Little ugly thing. I prefer his brother. Tall, dark, wore glasses, very intellectual. Okay. Oh, that's all of them. Long-term developments. Oh, okay. So we know that's her. I mean, I got that right. Oh, wait. So she is that. Who are these Albert and Klaus? Change of plans.
Right? You're
I'm
lost
not introducing myself. It's not your time yet. Change of plans.
Okay.
This episode's not gonna be finished with case 8 because I'm honestly I am
sister's
flummoxed at
wedding.
this part, and I don't think it's gonna be a short tack on.
Bring that back up.
And I think it's already nearing 3 hours. So this is it. We'll finish this in the last case next time. Pet your dog. Over here is last video I put out. Over here would be the playlist, and over here you can subscribe if you like. Sorry, I do really hate to leave it that close. I mean, that incomplete, but I just don't want it to be like 3.5 or 4 hours. Anyway, see you next time. I'm Space Cryptids. Bye. Chile. Is this the Chile stuff? Paraguay. Is this the Chile stuff? Perdido. Kunst. Klaus is the painter. Was he not? Little man. Bolivia. Okay, that's the thing in Amsterdam. Orchids, 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 orchids. Orchids, 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 orchids. Amsterdam. So that's... Roger's friend. Who's Roger again? Roger Green. I wish I could like go back and search these names because I don't have the memory for that. Who's Casper? Oh wait, do I? Casper. No. Chile. Concerto for Casper. Right. That's the brother. friend of Casper. Casper was mentioned. Not that one. Okay, so the little guy is this guy, right? am I supposed to know what Klaus looks like? I'm going to have to finish this later because I have to take my dog out. Damn it. I can't even do this because I don't even know. Must have 3 or more. See, they're not gonna let you brute force it. Okay. I will come back. I will come back and I will splice it in, and then I think probably 9 will be its own episode because it's almost 3 hours. Yeah, so I'll be back. Change of plans. I'm not introducing myself. It's not your time yet. Change of plans. This episode's not gonna be finished with case 8 because I am flummoxed at this part, and I don't think it's gonna be a short tack on. And I think it's already nearing 3 hours. So this is it. We'll finish this in the last case next time. Pet your dog. Over here is last video I put out. Over here would be the playlist, and over here you can subscribe if you like. Sorry, I do really hate to leave it that close. I mean, that incomplete, but I just don't want it to be like 3.5 or 4 hours. Anyway, see you next time. I'm Space Cryptids. Bye.